Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for July 20th to August 3rd. During this period, we have upper low here off the west coast of Canada, a ridge here over the Rockies, and a trough over the northeast or along the eastern part of the U.S. Now, this upper ridge will cause extreme heat across parts of the Rockies, and we'll take a look at the temperature anomalies or the forecast highs. So across this area we have the normal 100s down here, 90s near 100, above 100 here. This is where it's been very dry lately, also across this area. And then we go through the period. You see the extreme heat starts to push up into Canada. We have 100s, the low 100s here across this region here. Now, some of the heat will also spread into the Midwest with less anomalies. You can see here temperatures in the mid-80s, upper 80s across this area here as we go through the period. The upper low here along off the west coast is forecast to gradually move inland across southern Canada, should gradually flatten the northern portion of the ridge. Then a cold front will move into the western portion of the ridge and weaken the ridge by the weekend. And we'll take a look at that at the surface. And you can see here, the weekend here will be where the front will be, extending from this low. And it'll bring some precipitation, but not very much. The cold front will move into the plains. And this will bring some moderation to the temperatures here across portions of the Rockies as we go into the weekend. And we'll take a look at that, at temperature anomalies. Still hot here, some moderation, but not all. Here is 100, the low 100s. Now it's in the upper 90s, 70s here. So there is some moderation. The eastern trough will allow several fronts to move through, with rain and storms resulting in below normal temperatures. You see, we have 70s and 80s. Okay, and we'll take a look at that at the surface also. There's one front. There's another one. So it'll be an active period here in the east. We're going to look now at the period for July 25th to 29th. And the ridge remains over the west with a trough for the northeast. And it looks like it tries to gradually lift out, but it still remains there as we go later into the period. So here's our ridge, somewhat weaker than it has been. The European ensemble shows a little bit of strengthening here across four corners, but instead of 594, it's 588. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for above normal temperatures for this region here, and I'm calling for anomalies to be about at least 12 degrees or more would be possible, and below normal temperatures are forecast here, with anomalies near 2 to 4 degrees below normal due to clouds and precipitation. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for much of this region here, and the probability of occurrence is about 35 to 40%, and we have above normal precipitation for this region here, and the probability of occurrence is 40%. Looking ahead for the period for July 30th to August 3rd. We still have our strong ridge here over the Rockies extending into the plains. Our trough still remains here across the northeast. It's weaker. Models of fairly good agreement. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for above normal temperatures for much of this region here, and anomalies of at least 12 degrees above normal forecast mainly across the northern Rockies, parts of the middle of the Northwest. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for much of this area here. And the probability of occurrence is near 35 to 40%. Above normal precipitation forecast for the Four Corners, with the probability of occurrence is near 40%. So that's the long range weather forecast discussion for July 20th to August 3rd. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.